All right guys, Bryan Schmitt here with Wired to Fish. I'm gonna talk to you about frog fishing and my general tips about why I choose a popping frog over just a regular frog. My core principles with this, guys, I use the popping frog over the regular frog a lot because of it can draw more fish in from further away. You're putting off a little more noise, the pop, you know, just that more movement on the water can, I think, carry off noise further away. So it can draw fish in further away. I believe it can draw fish out of thicker cover and deeper water. When I want to really maximize an area, let's say like I know some fish are really loaded in this shallow milfoil patch here, and really slowing down with the regular frog is probably the best way to go about things, guys. You're gonna catch a few more fish because it's just a little more finessey than the bloop, bloop. This is kind of sneaking up on them. So I want you to think about this, guys. If you could always imagine there's one looking at it, you will fish it a lot better. You will fish it slower. You will get more bites. But if you just burn down the bank and you just throw it and reel it and move it quick, and you know, you're not gonna get as many bites. Like we talked about, the popping frog's really good with a little bit of chop because you're a little more noisy, pulling them out of thicker cover, pulling them up a little bit deeper water. Now, another really cool thing is, guys, like if I know there's some fish spawning, a frog can really be a wonderful weapon on spawners that you can't see. I'll go to the regular frog, just a little more subtle, guys. I just want to sneak up on them a little bit more, and especially if you could start to tell like there's some holes there where they might be spawning, really let this sit a long time over top when you get in them holes. And there's also times, guys, going to the junior. The junior is a really big deal for me. This is just a way smaller profile. And once again, they know what's above them. This is putting off a lot more shade and a lot less shade. And it's just something a little different, a little more subtle. It can draw you a lot of strikes, especially in scenarios that are getting a lot of attention. Pressure, fishing pressure, the junior really shines. And that's just my core deal without diving into colors. You know, that's my options. You know, that's what I would do. And frog fishing, topwater fishing in general, you catch big fish, guys. This is a technique that really can catch the biggest fish in the lake. Topwater in general does that, but this is a weapon that you can still fish on top, but fish it in the junk, in the thick stuff. So it's the best of both worlds. The hooks straight away from Spro that they have in the popping frog and the regular frog are perfectly designed to stay weedless enough, but still have the hookup, you know, the hookup percentage being really high. So like, just, you know, just fishing around lily pads, you're not gonna get hung up a lot, guys. That's a big deal. You know, you get it in the thick stuff, just staying a little more weedless, but they're so soft that when the fish bite them, you still hook up on them. But that's the key deal, guys. Really cool information that we talked about, some ways to help choose the popping frog over the regular frog or vice versa. I hope you learned something here today that you can apply on your home water and catch them up.